If you find that a guitar player is tasty, there's a big chance that they're using this technique right here. Of course, I over-exaggerated here, but I'm talking about the fast sliding lick like this. It really instantly makes your solos and your melodies tastier when you use that. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play that and the best spots within your pentatonic scales to do that. So we are in the key of C major. I'm using F, the 4 chord, C, the 1 chord, A minor, the 6 chord, and G, the 5 chord. So it's all diatonic chords that are within your key, so you can use the same scale on top of all chords. I'm using the C major pentatonic scale that goes like this. If you don't know your major pentatonic scale, you can just think about the A minor pentatonic. But you just start from the second note, which is C, and that becomes your new tonal center. And if we add the new number on all of the notes, we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and again 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 1 again. Right? So as far as the technique on how to play that little fast slide, I'm going to show it to you from the 7th fret of the 3rd string right here on the note 2 of our scale, right? So what you're going to do is that usually when we play on the frets, we play on the right side of the fret closer to the metal part that is next to the next fret, right? Because that's the best intonation. Right? So if I want to play the fret 7 and then the fret 8, I'm going to go as close as possible to the 9th fret, right? To get the best intonation. But now we don't want to do that. We want to minimize movement. So I'm going to slide. I'm going to pick it once and slide to the next one, but as close as possible that I can. And then I'm going to come back to minimize movement. And then it's just a matter of doing it as fast as possible. It's like you're having a spasm in your hand, right? Like this. So you can try it really fast. Right? At first you might do something like this, like go too far or go not far enough and you don't get anything. But when you get used to it, now it's gonna work, right? And then you try to really make your wrist loose and not be too tense on your wrist, right? And you're gonna get this really, really fast. And then the best places to play that on the major pentatonic scale, you could try it from any note, but I find that some notes work more than others. So I'm trying it from the note 2, sliding up to the flat 3, which is outside the scale. But it's a common blues note, so people are used to hear that, right? Then I'm going to choose the note 3 and slide until the 4 and back. So the 4 is not in the pentatonic scale, but it's in the C major scale. So that's going to work. And from the note 6 up to the flat 7. Right? So the flat 7 is not in our key 2, but as with the flat 3, it's reminiscent of blues, right? Where you have a flat 7 and dominant chords. So it's going to pass well. I don't find that it sounds too great when I play it from the note 1 to the flat 2. Or from the note 5 to the flat 6. It's a little bit jarring to me. You can always try that. So I'm going to play my backing track again. So I love it from the 2, from the 4, from the 6, but I don't really love it from the 1 or from the 5. Of course, it goes so fast that anything can pass, and you might like them all, but I prefer from the 2, 3, and 6. So if we map these notes on top of our pentatonic scale, it goes like this. right? So you could start it, your little slur, your little fast slide from all of these notes. So that could work to play it on all of these notes, but I don't really like to do it personally with my index finger. I find it awkward a little bit. I prefer to do it with my ring. So I'm going to move these two notes on the third and second strings here. And then what is really beautiful is to play the note that's after it. So I do the little, and then I'm going to do a pull off to reach the note after it. So, right? So you can start practicing this lick right here when you do it from the 10th fret of the first string, then the 10th fret of the second string, then the 9th on the third, then the 7th on the third, and the 7th on the fourth, and come back to that note right here. So you could practice that slowly. And then faster. And then try to incorporate that on top of your melodies and improvisation. So I'm going to play that on top of my backing track and use that a lot. Right? You can overuse it just to practice it more, right? And now that's the next thing right here. It's so beautiful to play the note that's above it first, right? And there are two ways that you can do that. You can slide all the way for all your lick, right? I'm going to keep the distortion this time. So you slide, and then you do your little slur. Or you can bend like this. So what you do is that you bend, and as you release the bend, then you proceed to do the fast slide just after that. And the best times where you can use that is that when you are just running out of sustain. It's going to sound quieter, but it's going to add a bigger range of dynamics in your melodies or your solo, right? Right, as I was just running out of sustain. To add more dynamics, so let's try that on top of the backing track. So it's really adding some tastiness into your solos. I hope that you're gonna try it. If you're watching this video as I release it, I am currently promoting my online course, Remarkable Melodies. It's the lowest price it's ever going to be before I increase the price. So if you are looking to improve the melodic side of your playing, you should check out my course. It's the first link in the description box. And if you're watching this in the future, I am currently working on a free mini course on melodic playing to offer. So when it's going to be ready, it's going to be listed. First link in the description box too. It's my gift to you for watching my video until the end. So whether you check out my full course, my future mini course, or you just enjoy this free content, I am super grateful to have you watching. You can subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, au revoir.